The following is a presentation of the OLSH Sports Network. The calendar has turned to March. The weather's getting warmer and it's heating up in the WPIAL and the PIAA. It's March Madness in Pennsylvania. Greetings, everybody. I'm OLSH alongside Marty Armstrong. Soon we will be joined by Grant Kalish. But Marty, we got a good one tonight. First round of the PIAA tournament, and the OLSH Chargers hosting the Bobcats from Seneca.
Yeah, Seneca coming down from Ariel, a 2-hour bus ride. Right there is an advantage with the OLSH Chargers. But having said that, we're 0-0 coming into the States. Everybody is equal playing field. And it comes Seneca, like you said, El. Nice team out of District 10, Region 3. And obviously our OLSH Chargers, 3A, Section 1. So with that said, tonight should be a dandy, El. We have a packed house. Everybody is ready to roll. It's one of those things where you look around, you look at each team, and I definitely think that OLSH has the advantage in speed and definitely chemistry. Yeah,
the Bobcats are coming out. They're the 2 seed out of District 10, as you said. They come in, as you can see there, with a record of 17-7. The Chargers out of District 7 WPIL have a 22-4 record. And they are the 3 seed out of District 7 WPIL. And these two will match up. The Chargers lucky enough to get a home game here in the PIAA playoffs. And I agree with you, Marty. I think if the Chargers play their staunch defense and the takeaway game, well, we've said this all year. I don't think there's anybody that the Chargers can't play with. So
no, not at all. There's actually a special person on his team. You know what it's called? You know her name? Her name is Sisterhood. Sisterhood is everybody is a sisterhood with this team. Really, it's a family. You know, everywhere you go to a basketball game, boys, the girls are there. They eat, drink, and sleep basketball. So they're a sisterhood. So that's a big key to tonight's game. You know, I definitely think the sisterhood and chemistry. And that smothering defense that Dawn Eckerly likes to play. So I think we're in good shape tonight. I really do.
Well, you talk about sisterhood. The Chargers' #1 fan, Sister Francine, in the house.
Yes, she is.
She's
Love
here.
her.
She's here, ready to go to cheer on the Chargers in the purple and gold. And of course, we are too. We want to welcome all the fans listening in from up in Erie, the Seneca fans. Wish you guys good luck. Not tonight, but
sure. Yeah, they played Northwestern in their conference, and Northwestern just beat them 3 times. You feel bad, but it's the way it goes in basketball. Just like Central Catholic or Greensburg Central Catholic got a hold of us a little bit. But again, 0-0, even playing field tonight. Let's see, win for all the marbles tonight to go on to the second round on Tuesday.
Yeah, you mentioned Northwestern. Northwestern is one of those teams from their district they're just the perennial powerhouse, and you anticipated them being there. Seneca turned their system, their team around from last year. Not as good, and they're playing better this year with that 17-7 record. Looking down here to enact the old upset here against the Chargers. I'm calling it I'm calling the Chargers the favored team, and so if Seneca wins, that's the upset. Well, and they'll go on. The winner here will go on to play the winner of the Greensburg Central Catholic and Cambria Heights game, which is that's when it's going to start here at the same time. So
yeah, they go on. Whoever wins this game and that game plays Tuesday night for second round. OLSH missed the states last year, as we well know, but the year before, what a run. Losing to River Valley in the semis of the Western area. So, hey, Don Eckerly is one of those coaches where he can turn it on, he can turn it off, he knows what's going on. He got these girls ready to roll, and I do think that they're going to do a nice little run here. I really do in the States.
Well, you talked about Don Eckerly, two storied coaches here. Steve Carter with Seneca in his, when I can see, his 14th season up there. He's also the AD, so he wears many hats at Seneca. And, of course, Don Eckerly, everybody knows from around here, knows Don Eckerly got his 400th win this year. And he's in I think it's his 22nd season, something like that.
Yes,
so
sir.
He's been both these coaches have been around. They've been around the block, and they know what it takes to win, especially in the March Madness tournament.
That's right, and Don Eckerly is looking for his 416th win tonight. And honestly, El, hey, 6 section titles. Obviously, this year counts. 6 section titles, a WPL title in 2019 and 20, and a Western Region semifinal in 2022 and 23.
Well, I'll tell you what, Marty, let's take a break. We will step aside here to pay some bills. We'll come back with the starting lineups for both these teams and see how it goes from there. But for now, don't you go away. We will be right back after this message.
You could raise money for OLSH while shopping at your favorite stores or restaurants? With Raise Right, that's exactly what you can do. All you have to do is purchase electronic gift cards on the Raise Right app, and that company will donate a percentage of that sale directly to OLSH. And the list of companies that Raise Right works with is seemingly endless, including Amazon, Walmart, Target, Sheetz, and so many more. Now you can rationalize your grande caramel mocha frappuccino with 3.5 pumps of vanilla and oat milk because you're actually raising money for OLSH. If you want to raise right, email Sarah Stuckman to get the special OLSH code. Funds raised to support the OLSH Athletics General Fund. Go Chargers!
We welcome you back inside the Event Center at Swickley Academy. I'm OLSH, Marty Armstrong alongside, and Marty, I'm anticipating a good one here tonight. And you got to applaud this Bobcat team. 2-hour drive coming down from Erie, on the road, raining, and it's supposed to be snowing by the time they go back.
Well, they're going north, too, to the snow belt. So, you're right, Al. It does take a toll on a team. Right. They were in school all day, I'm sure. They probably left, I would say, probably at least like 2:30 this afternoon to make a trek down here to beautiful Swickley. But, that plays a toll on a team, 2 hours sitting there on a bus when we went across the bridge. So, I mean, it's all about home court advantage. OLSH being the number 3 seed out of the 7th district, and them being the 2nd seed out of the 10th district, losing to Northwestern, their section foe. So that's how we ended up, pairing up tonight. We have the home field, so home court. So here we are. Now, if we were still at the AAC, we'll be at the friendly confines of the AAC, right?
Yeah,
so,
right.
Yeah.
And you touched on it, Marty. You talk about the Seneca coming all the way down. It's a road game. The boys and the girls from OLSH, they're road warriors all year long. With the AAC being out of commission, we really didn't have a home court. I mean, we played at Cornell for most of the season, but Moon we played at. We played a couple playoff games here at Swickley, and we want to thank all those schools for being gracious to us and helping us out in our time of need.
Yeah.
But, these girls really, especially I feel bad for the seniors. They didn't get to play one home game this year.
That's true. I never thought of that. That's a good analogy. Another thing too, El, bothers me a little bit, and I don't mean to be negative, but I'm just putting it out there. We're basically not paid, but to tell you how we feel. When you play a weak section like we did, I mean, you just roll through that section. You know, no one even come close to us. Maybe Quaker Valley one time in Riverview. Is that Riverview or Riverside?
Riverside.
Riverside. With that said, you know, you kind of get bored like in school. If you're the smartest kid in school, you're going to be bored in just a regular class, right? So with that said, the only thing that kind of bothers me, when you come to these big impact games, you're thinking, okay, you know, what do we really have up against us? But Dawn does a great thing by, Coach Eckley, I should say, plays these tournaments. We play the West Alleghenies and the Moons and, you know, all the upper echelon teams in 5A and 4A. So he knows what's going on. But when you have a weak schedule, it kind of plays not really in your favor. But, again, everybody's 0-0 right now. So.
Well, that's the great thing about Don Eckerly. He knows how to get these girls up for the games against the New Brightons and the Stowe Rocks, you know, the teams that struggled for a win all year. And the Chargers come in, and he doesn't let the girls get down, and they play their game. And that's exactly leads right into where I was going to go. They're going to have to play their game tonight against this Bobcat team.
Yeah.
If they play, and I said earlier, if they play their shutdown defense and their press defense and the double team defense, which creates turnovers and takeaways, I think the Chargers will be fine.
Well, that is Don Eckerly's game, as we all know through the years doing these games. He plays that press defense. That's his thing. That's his little mantra, to play this close games like that to the vest. I mean, you can't put a piece of paper between the other girl, as we say. So, you know, looking at this tonight, if you look on paper, we're definitely it looks like we're the better team. Speed kills. I think we have the advantage in speed. That's where we're going to win tonight.
Let's look at the starting lineups for these two teams. First, for the visiting Seneca Bobcats, head coach is Steve Carter. He sends this lineup out to start this game. Starting at a forward is junior, number 14, Mallory Hamill. A guard, a senior, is Millie Hines. She wears number 20. Number 21 is a sophomore guard, Lexi Kibbe. Number 23 is a senior guard, Olivia Jefferson. And a sophomore forward is number 52, Haley Farrell. Again, for the Bobcats, it's Hamill, Hines, Kibbe, Jefferson, and Farrell. And for your Chargers, Don Eckerly-led team, he sends the usual suspects out in game one of the PIAA tournament. Starting at a guard is a 5'3" senior, number 2, Libby Gallick. Number 11 is a junior guard at 5'7". That's Sarah Dashner. Number 14 is a junior forward at 5'6", Leah Parker. Number 22 is a 5'6" senior guard, Claudia Irulo. And a junior forward at 5'8" is number 24, Lola Garner. Again, for the Chargers, it's Gallick, Dashner, Parker, Irulo, and Garner.
Yeah, another little tidbit I like too, we have that strong bench. You know, when Gallagher comes in, Trombetta really had a great season this year as a sophomore. And then Hummel and Grayson, and every once in a while Alexa Smith, you know, she's a good play in too. They have a strong bench. I think that's a really advantage to the Chargers.
You know, we talk about it all year for the Chargers, the powerful bench that they have. There's really very little drop off, if any, when somebody comes in off the bench. Don't forget Gallagher, and don't forget Rowan Winter coming off the bench.
I forgot about her. That's right.
The freshman. So getting ready to get things started here. We'll listen in to the national anthem, and we'll get things started here at Swickley Academy. Hey, while we're waiting for that, hey, discover OLSH in our spring open house on Sunday, March 23rd from 1 to 3 p.m. Explore all that OLSH has to offer and see what makes OLSH the best independent Catholic high school in our region. Register by going to www.olsh.org and click on admissions, then open house. If you want more information on the OLSH Chargers for rosters, stories, and more, visit www.olshathletics.org. And we send out a special thanks to our website sponsor, Covenant Financial Advisors. Don't forget, our next broadcast will be tomorrow, 1 o'clock, as the boys travel to New Bethlehem and take on Riverbank Valley in their first round playoff game. And now we'll listen to the national anthem. All right, well done.
Very well done.
Yeah, you got the starting lineups and getting ready to go here as they introduce the starting lineups here on the court. The Bobcats dressed in their blue uniforms, white trim, as they make the trip down from Erie. Chargers in their home white uniforms, purple and gold trim. Chargers on your iPad, your phone, or however you're watching the game or listening to the game, are going from left to right on your device. Bobcats will obviously be going from right to left. And I see Grant Kalish making his way to the booth.
Yeah, as we stated, only audio tonight, but hey, sit back and relax and enjoy because, hey, what else is there to do on a Friday night when it's raining after you eat your fish, right? So.
All right, I'm glad our welcome Grant Kalish on to the broadcast. He'll be our play-by-play guy tonight.
Yeah, thank you for having me here, Al. It was quite the venture getting in here, trying to find my way around this campus with 5 minutes until the game starts, but I made it.
And the restricted parking?
I don't know where I parked.
Maybe down at Eaton Park down in Sewickley on 65.
Yeah, you can park down below
Grant,
too.
It was nice meeting you. You did a heck of a job, man. You really do. You're a breath of fresh air to Al. You guys make a great team. Yeah. Fun tonight. It feels like old times, you know.
Yeah.
It really does. That's what it's all about. Have fun tonight. Listen to it. Enjoy yourself. Pour a glass of lemonade and sit back and listen to the OLSH Chargers do some damage tonight over here in Sewickley Academy.
See if they can advance and try for what it would be the fourth time against GCC should GCC win tonight.
Oh, that's true. I never thought of that. Yes.
Or no, it would be the third time.
The third time.
Third time, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the Chargers first are going to have to take care of the Lady Bobcats before they can even think about looking ahead. And we are going to have Lola Gardner and Mallory Hamill as we are getting set to tip things off here from Sewickley Academy. Ball is in the air and possession goes to the Bobcats. So they will start things off. It's Hines has it in the court, dribbles by Gallick. Now goes all the way to the baseline, out of bounds, and they're going to say that's off Sarah Dashner. It'll be Bobcats ball.
Chargers in a 2-3 defense, it looks like.
Bobcats get it into the corner. Now they dribble inside, back out to the corner, and now they work it up top. Then they'll slow down and try to run something.
It's like Hines running the offense. She has the ball now.
Hines at the top makes an interior pass, and then a three-pointer rims out. And the rebound is fought for, and it's going to be controlled by the Chargers. It's Sarah Dashner. She gets it up to Claudia Irulo, and the Chargers start their first offensive possession of the night.
Well, we talked about it earlier. Rebounding is going to be a big factor in this game for the Chargers.
Irulo almost has it stripped, corrals it. Gallick deep two, doesn't catch anything. Rebounded by Dashner, but she stepped on the baseline. Bobcats ball.
Right idea. Gallick taking the shot uncontested, missed badly, but Sarah was there. Unfortunately, she stepped on the end line.
That's right, El.
Here's Hamill now for the Bobcats. Passes it inside. Shot there by Farrell. Doesn't get it to go. Gets her own board. Now kicks it back out beyond the arc, and then we got a travel there by the Bobcats.
That's probably been the favorite call by the officials this year, that little shovel your feet travel all year long.
That's the way it goes. You know, so back here we go.
It'll be Gallick to bring up the ball for the Chargers. Gets it over to Irulo on the wing. Irulo dribbles to the corner. Now Dashner has it, top of the arc three. And it hits everything except the net. Rebound Bobcats.
Folks, that shot was down twice and bounced out twice.
Everything but the kitchen sink, as they say.
Hamill brought it the length of the court and was fouled on the floor. That foul will go against Claudia Irulo. That'll be her first.
Trying to test each other out right now, guys.
Still no score.
Hines for three, no good. Rebounded there by Parker. Parker gives it to Dashner. Dashner bringing it up the court. Trying to just get through that Bobcat defense. Parker with the corner three. It's good. Leah Parker from downtown to open up the scoring.
Side pocket, nice shot.
Hines has it. Gets past Gallick. Kicks it out to Farrell, and she took that extra step, and it's going to be Charger ball.
Like you just said, Al, they're calling that all night long.
All year long.
Yeah, you take that step, and you're going to pay.
Glad you could join us here. Opening round of PIAA tournament. OLSH, Grant Kalish, and Marty Armstrong on the call for you.
3-0, your Chargers lead. 5:54 to go in the first.
Gallick has it at the top for the Chargers. Works it to Irulo. Irulo dribbles. Dashner, corner three. No good. Rebounded by Kibbe for the Bobcats, and now they'll bring it up the court. Kibbe keeps it, goes the length of the court. No good. Rebounded Parker.
The Red Sea parted for Kibbe, and she just too strong off the glass on that one.
Looked like she was too strong coming down the court.
Gallick dribbles it to the corner, gives it to Parker on the wing. Parker dribbles inside, pass for Dashner's errant, out of bounds, Bobcat ball.
Turnover for the Chargers. We have a timeout called by Seneca.
Yeah, Parker was trying to find Dashner, couldn't hit her for the pass, went out of bounds.
30-second timeout called by Seneca.
Just what we thought it would be. We're going to fill each other out for a little bit. We'll start opening it up here. But 3-0 Chargers lead in case you're joining us late. 5:09 to go over here at Swickley Academy.
Back on the air tomorrow afternoon. The boys in action up in New Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, as they take on Red Bank
Valley.
Red Bank Valley. I was going to. For some reason in my head, I wanted to say Red River Valley.
The Rod Squad's going over there.
Yeah.
Good luck tomorrow, Grant. You guys look good.
Yeah, that should be a good one. It's going to come down to the wire there. But as for now, the Bobcats trying to get it up the court. Gallick almost forced a steal. But Hines is going to weather the storm. Gets it to Kibbe at the top, guarded by Irulo. Back to Hines. Over to Kibbe on the wing now. Interior pass, Farrell just outside the foul line. Tries to pass it. Deflected by Irulo. Now she dribbles inside. Kicks it out for three. No good. Rebound there by Jefferson. And they work it around to Hines. Works it to Kibbe. Tries to drive through the Charger defense. Loses it. Picked up by the Bobcats. Shot no good. Out of bounds. Charger ball.
That one off of Kibbe. And I'll tell you what, The Bobcats got a second chance there, but the shot was so bad it was bounced way out to the corner, and nobody there but Bobcats.
They have no choice. They're just playing that smothering defense like Don Eckley knows how.
Dashner and Parker cross-court passing in the backcourt. Now they get it up across the line to Gallick. Dribbles, dump off pass to Gardner. Back out to Parker. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound Gardner. Gardner puts up a shot. That one's good. Oh, the Gardner from just outside the block.
Beautiful shot. Way to stay home.
Yeah.
And now that's an errant pass by the Bobcats, out of bounds, Charger ball.
Unforced turnover by the Bobcats gives the Chargers the ball there. 3:55 left here in the first. More than halfway through this first quarter.
Gallick has it on the wing, passes Gardner, corner three. No good, rebounded by Parker. Parker back out to Gardner. Gardner dribbles, gives it back to Parker. Parker gets a screen from Gardner, goes to the rack, loses the ball. It's going to be out of bounds, Bobcat ball.
Yeah, Leo followed that one, couldn't get to the end line before it rolled out of bounds. Here come the Bobcats.
Kibbe brings it across, gets it over, jump shot there for Hamill, rims out. Rebound Chargers. Irulo brings it up the court.
Nothing's falling for the Bobcats. Nothing.
Irulo fouled before she could get to the basket, trying to find an angle. And that'll be the first on the Bobcats of the game. That'll go against Kibbe.
I don't know if this is playoff jitters by both these teams, but neither team looks loose out there tonight.
Yeah.
Irulo drives, dump off, wide open. Dashner gets it.
Oh, my goodness.
And that's just what the Chargers wanted as they extend the lead to 7.
That's Claudia Irulo's game. What an assist there, finding Dashner open under the bucket.
Nobody home. She was all by herself, Al.
Hines and Kibbe passing it around. Now they work it to the corner, but they lose the handle. Ball on the ground.
Should be jump ball.
And that's going to be a jump ball.
It seems like the Bobcats try to get the ball under the net, and then they lose, space, if you will, and they run out of bounds, and they have nowhere to turn.
Chargers in that zone defense are just collapsing down on the player in the paint there.
Tie-up goes to the Chargers. Gallick now has it at the top near the logo. Trying to work on that Bobcat defense. Dashner, long pass inside to Gardner. Gardner kicks it back out. Chargers working the ball around. Gallick in the corner, dribbles it back to the top. Looking for something. Irulo has it over to Gardner. Gardner back to Irulo on the wing. Chargers just cannot seem to get to the middle inside the key. Irulo dribbling around, and they're going to have a foul on the floor as she was trying to get to the basket.
I think this is going to go against
21.
21. Kibbe, that's her second.
Yeah, that was on Kibbe, definitely. Pointed right to her.
So the sophomore guard for the Bobcats picks up her second. Coach Carter, does not make a sub. Chargers get it in to Irulo. Now Gallick has it at the top.
Libby's another one of the unsung heroes for this Charger team this year. She's such a feisty player out there at that guard position.
She really is. She's all over the place. She sets everything up. That really makes a difference. There ain't nobody near her either, and I hate to say ain't, but that's the truth. Sorry, Sister Francine.
There's an unforced turnover.
Dashner turns it over. Hines comes away with the ball, and she hits it off of Irulo, goes out of bounds, and it will be Bobcat ball.
Farrell comes back in for the Bobcats as Hamill has a seat.
7-0, your Chargers lead over here as a home game, Grant, and L, 1:37 to go here in the first.
Trombetta checks in for the Chargers. Irulo has a seat here with 1:37 left in the first.
Inbound pass is errant. Trombetta gets it, trying to work it up the court, but she also loses the ball. Hines comes away with it, working it up the sideline now. for the Bobcats.
That was great work by Hines to get that steal.
High arcing three, just gets backboard, rebound Parker.
They're just throwing everything up in the kitchen sink, trying to something to fall. Nothing's happening for the Bobcats.
Dashner over to Trombetta on the wing. Chargers trying to get some cuts open. Now they get one inside. Trombetta goes up and she is fouled. So she will shoot a pair with 1:02 left in the first.
Trombetta looks good. Let me tell you, she has that long body, just always gets open. Now that's what I love about Shea Trombetta, guys. She really does a great job for the Chargers.
Haley Farrell picks up her first foul, third for the Bobcats.
First shot by Trombetta is no good. Second one also clanks off the rim. Rebound Farrell. Gets it up, and now the Bobcats, they lose the ball. Picked up by Dashner. Chargers get a steal here.
That was that double team by the Chargers. That was Dashner, the benefactor of that one.
Dashner over to Gallick. Gallick out to Gardner. Puts up another three.
Oh,
that one rims out, and it's going to go out of bounds on the rebound. Charger ball.
Who was in there battling for that rebound in with the trees was Libby Gallick.
Yes, 100%. Al, you called that about 5 seconds ago. You're 100% right. She's a hustler.
Olivia Jefferson checks in for the Bobcats, as well as Lily Carrier.
Dashner gets it into Parker, who shoots a three right away. No good. And we're going to have a foul on Gardner on the rebound. So it will go down the other way with 36.3 left.
Lola picks up her first, team second.
Yeah, been staying out of trouble here so far in the first.
36 seconds remain here in the first.
Chargers with the extra point and the touchdown, 7-0.
Hines brings it up, and she will be fouled on her way down the court. That one's going to go against Trombetta.
Kind of thought the way it's going to go, I really did. They're going to fill each other out the first quarter. You know, they never saw each other before.
Trombetta's first, team's third.
Get it into Farrell, who is hacked on the way up. So she will go to the line to try to get the Bobcats on the board.
Did they say Dashner on that?
I thought it was Gallick. I could
No,
be wrong.
Dashner got
Dashner it was. I'm sorry. I just now saw it.
Her first, team's fourth. That
Did
puts
push her.
Farrell at the line for a couple.
First one goes in.
First point for the Bobcats.
Roan Winter checks in.
Comes 7 minutes and 33 seconds later for the Bobcats as they finally break the ice. Second one also goes in for Farrell.
Yeah, Rowan Winter, one of the outstanding freshmen that the Chargers have, checks into the lineup.
Hear a lot about this young lady.
Parker has it. Gives it inside to Trombetta, over to Parker, back out. Dashner for three. No good. Rebound Gallick. Inside pass to Trombetta. Couldn't quite catch it, but it was tipped out of bounds by the Bobcats. And the Chargers will have it underneath with 8.4 seconds left.
What was that beautiful by Gallick, huh? She was right there.
Rebound, and what a pass. And Haley Farrell just got her hand on that one to break it up. Otherwise, Trombetta had an easy layup.
Yep.
Dashner to inbound. Still looking for someone. Gets it to Gallick. Gallick drives to the rim. Trombetta now has it. Gives it to Parker. Parker, spot up jumper, no good. And that'll do it. We are through one here from Sewickley Academy in the first round of the PIAA playoffs. And your Chargers lead it 7-2. The OLSH Theater Department will present Children of Eden on March 8th, 14th, and 15th at 7:30 p.m. and March 9th and 15th at 2 p.m. in the OLSH Auditorium. To purchase tickets, go to olshtheater.ludus.com.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys, what a first period that was. First quarter, only 9 points total scored by both these teams.
Well, I kind of figured to be close to the vest. Again, you're filling each other out. You never played each other before. and you're just trying to see who has what. But let's see what happens here in a second. And like you said, Alan, Gallick, she just unbelievable down there, just making things happen.
Probably one of the smallest players on the court, and she's always right up there with the rebound leaders every game. I mean, I don't have the stats in front of me, but I'm sure she is in the top 5 rebounders for the Chargers.
She reminded me of Haley Hamilton in years past.
Yeah.
She was that quick.
Same body,
Yeah, everything.
type too, yeah.
Yeah, quick.
Yeah.
Track. I mean, that's what Haley was known for, and basketball, but my goodness.
So the Bobcats will have it to start off the second quarter. Jefferson gets it into Hines. Hines over to Farrell, who took that extra step. Same spot as last time for her. And the Chargers will get the ball.
She sure did. I mean, I see why they call it, and it was definitely obvious.
So let's see if both these teams settle down and we get some unnervous basketball here in the second quarter.
Sounds fair.
Gardner puts up a corner 3. That one's no good. Rebound by Farrell. Trying to run the court. Now gets it over to a guard in Kibbe. Kibbe gives it to Jefferson in the corner. They work it back out to Hines. And they will slow down, try to set up something on offense. Get it into Farrell at the foul line. Drives, loses it. Not affected by the Chargers, and the Chargers will get the ball.
Again, that was that collapsing defense, guys, Dashner was the last one to get it, knocked it off of Farrell out of bounds.
Yeah, Rowan Winter was right there, too. She made things happen, so yeah.
Just underway here in the second.
Dashner gives it to Irulo. Irulo inside to Winter. Winter looking for someone to give it to, gives it over to Gardner. Gardner to Dashner. Dashner's dribbles through, puts up a floater, no good. Rebound by Hamill. And now Bobcats bringing it up. Jefferson blocked by Dashner, goes out of bounds. Bobcat ball.
Man, that was a iffy call there. I thought Sarah blocked it and it bounced on the court, came out of bounds, and I thought the Bobcat touched it before it went out of bounds.
Yeah, so did I. I was looking the same thing you were, El.
We don't have the video replay, so
No, you got to trust us tonight. We got to trust us. Oh,
that one is tipped, but recovered by the Bobcats. Kimmel has it, gives it to Farrell. Farrell works it out to Hines. Hines drives over to Farrell. Farrell puts it up, and that one's good. Haley Farrell gets it to go, and the lead is down to 3.
Farrell is a force on that squad. There's no question.
Yeah. So it's the Chargers 7, Farrell 4.
100% is right, because she has all 4 points.
All 4 of her points.
Yeah.
Irulo drives, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by the Bobcats, but then Chargers do a great job of working in there, force a jump ball, and it will stay with the Chargers.
Gallick checking back in. Winner has a seat for your Chargers. 6:14 to go here in the half.
Dashner looking to inbound, gets it to Irulo. Irulo on the block, puts it up. No good, but she is going to be fouled, and she will shoot 2.
I think that's against Farrell again, am I
Farrell,
right?
yeah. That's her second. Team's first here in the second.
Yeah, Farrell was smothering her.
Irulo gets the first.
Nothing but net right there, guys.
Arguably the best free throw shooter on the Charger team.
I can see why.
Second one goes in. Saves you, Al. And the Bobcats will work it up the floor.
Now we're having fun.
Yeah.
Now we're having fun.
Three-pointer there for the Bobcats, no good. Rebound, Farrell puts it up and gets it to go.
Wow, how about that?
She stole her right off of, looked like Dashner, and says, I'm taking it in there.
She did. She came from nowhere for that rebound.
She sure did.
Irulo gets it to Parker. Parker back to Irulo. Irulo just working at the top. Looking for a good look. Gets it to Gardner on the wing. Gardner on Farrell. Dribbles, gives it to Irulo in the corner. Irulo over to Parker for three. Hits nothing. Rebound Dashner. Dashner over to Gardner. Gardner drives. She's stripped but recovered by Gallick. Ball on the ground picked up by Hines and the Bobcats.
That was case there. The Chargers just trying to force the ball when they really didn't have to force it.
100% right, Al. 100% right.
Hines dribbles. Gets it in, and that shot is no good. Rebound Gardner. That was Hamill on the shot.
Farrell is relentless for the Bobcats.
She really is.
Yes.
She's impressing me in the
really
paint.
is.
Yeah.
Gallick at the top over to Parker. Parker gets it to Irulo. Irulo drives, floater in the middle, hits the backboard but not the net. Rebound Bobcats. Here comes Kibbe up the court. Kibbe drives all the way, passes it to Dashner.
That was a great pass.
Right to Dashner.
Parker has it up the other way, gives it to Gardner. Gardner
Beautiful.
fakes and gets the basket to go.
Beautiful pass, beautiful shot. (11-6), 4:08 to go before half. Your
Farrell,
Chargers lead.
Deep two, foot just on the line. Rebound Chargers. Irulo has it. Trying to get through, gets it inside to Gardner. Gardner slips but gets it to Parker. Wide open lane.
Beautiful.
And Leah Parker lays it in.
And Leah Parker starting to open it up a little bit for the Chargers. Here we go. 7-point lead now for the Chargers.
Parker now with 5 points.
That ties the Chargers' highest lead of the night. There's a corner three, gets nothing. Rebound Hamill, and that one goes for the Bobcats.
Nobody was home. She was wide open, guys.
Charger lead back down to 5. Irulo brings it across half court. Gets it over to Dashner. Dashner back to Irulo. Back to Dashner, has it at the top, over to Parker on the wing. Now Dashner has it to Irulo, and she's gonna bring it out near the logo.
Approaching 3 minutes to go here in the second.
Loses the handle, ball on the ground, jump ball, and that's gonna be Bobcat ball.
Sure is.
Koshorik and Harvey check in for the Bobcats.
Yeah, Kibbe grabbed that ball right off of her and stole the ball back. Here we go.
Kibbe has it into Hamill, goes up, tough shot, no good. Rebound fought for, and we're gonna have another jump ball right underneath the basket. This one goes to the Chargers.
Yeah, I tell you, a defensive struggle right now for both teams, no question.
Shea Trombetta checking in for Lola Gardner for the Chargers. 2:47 to go here in the half.
Irulo bringing it up. Gets across the stripe now. Trombetta has it. Over to Parker. Parker had it stripped by Hamill, but it's going to be picked up by Irulo, and we got a foul.
Definitely. On number 14.
Hamill.
Hamill is right.
That's her first. Team second here in this quarter. Two and a half to go.
Dashner
Oh.
gets it into Irulo. Tight window there. Irulo tries to take advantage. Dribbles in, out to Parker. Parker, jab step, goes in, shoots, no good. Rebound Trombetta. Trombetta fighting. Gets it over to Dashner, spinning away, gets
Beautiful.
the layup to go.
Sarah Dashner with a 2-point play right there to make it 15-8, your Chargers.
Kibbe driving through, loses it, ball on the ground, another jump ball. This one will go to the Bobcats under the basket.
2:04 left.
Physical game, guys, no question.
Bobcats get it in. Jefferson has it in the corner. And that one is going long and out of bounds over the stripe. And it was not touched by the Chargers. It'll be their ball.
Good call.
Yeah, I was one official actually said it was going to be the Bobcats' ball, and the other one said no, it wasn't
never touched. Exactly right.
Under 2 minutes to go now.
Dashner gets it into Gallick behind the half-court line. Now she works it across. Gets a screen from Parker. Gallick over to Irulo. Also gets a screen from Parker, trying to drive in. Draws a triple team. Parker has it. Drives, loses it, out of bounds, Charger ball.
Yeah, that went off the hands of Jefferson, who tried to make the play, couldn't corral the ball, and it goes out of bounds off the end line. Under the basket.
Dashner gets it in, Irulo puts it up, no good. And we're gonna have a foul on Dashner, and we will go down the other way.
Yep.
Yes.
That'll be the second on Sarah. First on the Chargers here.
Bobcats have it, works it in to Kibbe, out, Jefferson, deep two. Too long, rebounded by Parker. Parker gets out of there, gets it up to Dashner. Dashner brings it across. Over to Parker. Parker back to Dashner. Great play there.
Oh, my goodness.
And Sarah Dashner with the finish.
Beautiful, beautiful.
What a great give and go there between Parker and Dashner.
Textbook.
Long pass stolen by Parker. Just 1 minute left here in the half. Parker over to Trombetta. Trombetta looks to drive, back out to Parker. Open three.
Oh!
It's good. Leah Parker from downtown extends the Charger lead to 12. Timeout, Bobcats.
Now the Chargers start finding that momentum, guys, right before half. As Grant just alluded to, 20-8 with 46 seconds left. They're trying to find momentum, and they're starting to get it.
Wow. And that's the turnovers and the Chargers capitalizing on the turnovers.
Yes.
And we talked about it, working the backboard and the rim, getting the rebounds, and has got the Chargers their 12-point lead.
Yeah, there's no question. And Gallick, she just, stick a dynamite out there. She's all over the court making things happen. And everything's starting to fall for Parker. And let me tell you, right now, Dawn Eckerly's probably telling those girls, just settle down. We're almost here at half. We're going to go in the locker room. We're going to talk about some things, what I'm seeing, to open things up. And they're starting to open up right now. That's their biggest lead of the night. Am I right? 12 points?
Yeah. Biggest lead of the night. Another big thing there is that forced the Bobcats to take their second timeout already just here in the first half.
Right. Good point, Grant. Good point.
With only 46.6 left, that's a tough one to have to spend, but Chargers had such momentum they had to do it.
This isn't like big time, no media timeouts here.
No.
Farrell underneath, gets it to go. Bobcats go back to the well, and it's still fruitful.
Yeah, Farrell likes that, rough them up down there.
She's a beast in the paint.
She is, and she's a good ball player.
Yep.
Chargers running a delay action here to try to get the last shot. Parker holding it on the wing, gets it over. Now Trombetta has it, 10 seconds left. Gives it to Gallick. Gallick with 5 left, over to Parker. Parker drives, deep two, might have traveled. Rebound, Gardner gets it up at the horn, and it counts.
Back to 12-point lead, 22-10. That's where we end the first.
That's just what the Chargers wanted to go into the locker room with. And Coach Carter is livid over there. He wanted to travel, but he's not going to get it.
He has an argument.
He does have an argument. I mean, it was plain Jane. She definitely traveled, but we got a lot of upset fans over here in front of us from Seneca, and I understand why. I really do, El.
No doubt.
Grant, great job, man. I tell you, it's the first time I got to sit with you guys. You're doing a great job. I know El, what he can do. I'm just sitting and enjoying it all. I'm taking it all in. So great job, Grant, really. You're really a breath of fresh air. I love listening to you.
Well, thank you, Marty.
No problem.
Great compliment there.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, let's step aside. We'll hear about Raise Right for raising money for your Chargers. Don't you dare go away. We got the halftime show coming up here on the OLSH Sports Network. I'm OLSH, Marty Armstrong, and Grant Kalish here on the call for you. Don't you dare go away.
You could raise money for OLSH while shopping at your favorite stores or restaurants? With Raise Right, that's exactly what you can do. All you have to do is purchase electronic gift cards on the Raise Right app, and that company will donate a percentage of that sale directly to OLSH. And the list of companies that Raise Right works with is seemingly endless, including Amazon, Walmart, Target, Sheetz, and so many more. Now you can rationalize your grande caramel mocha frappuccino with 3.5 pumps of vanilla and oat milk because you're actually raising money for OLSH. If you want to raise right, email Sarah Stuckman to get the special OLSH code. Funds raised to support the OLSH Athletics General Fund. Go Chargers!
Welcome back to Swickley Academy. There's your OLSH Chargers. Have a 12-point lead going into halftime against the Seneca Bobcats here in round 1 of the PIAA tournament. And guys, what a great first half it was if you're a Charger fan.
Yeah, it really was, Al. You know, at first I'm like, oh, it's 7-0 almost the end of the first quarter. I think it was like a minute left before the Bobcats score. I think that's what it was. Am I right, Grant? I think It was 7-2 with 37 seconds left. But there in a second, the Chargers starting to find momentum, starting to open it up, starting to find daylight. And here we are with a 12-point lead. Again, one of the biggest of the night.
Yeah, certainly, Marty. I mean, the thing that I've seen out here is that with the way the Chargers ended the half, getting all that momentum, in these state playoff games, points are always so large. They're always defensive affairs. So a 12-point lead in this game is just so much larger than in other games. And the way that the Chargers had that momentum to end the half, I just think that they really put themselves in an excellent position to finish here in the second and advance to the next round.
Guys, that's all great points. The thing that I don't want to say scares me, but it's like I'm cautious of is the play there at the end with the missed call on the travel.
Yeah.
That could be enough to fire up your team if you're in the locker room saying, hey, now the officials are against us. We got to go out there and play our best game ever. So that could fire up the Bobcats. The Chargers got to be leery of that.
But it could also run them into kind of foul trouble if they do get too aggressive.
Yeah.
Farrell is very aggressive with the Bobcats in the paint. And with that said, it could go against you. Am I right, Grant? I think it maybe would. I don't know. But let me tell you, what a great game so far.
Yeah, it certainly could, Marty, but I just think that, Coach Eckerly, he's been around the block in these state playoff games.
Oh, I'd say.
Just the key for the Chargers is just to take it slow. They have the lead. No need to force anything, rush anything, and I'm pretty sure he's going to give that message. And I just think that as long as the Chargers control the pace of this game, that 12-point lead can be enough.
Oh, that's a big lead in the state playoff game. You're 100% right going into the second half.
Well, if you're the Seneca Bobcats, the one thing that they have going for them is big number 52 in the paint, Haley Farrell. What a force she is. Just driving to the bucket, getting the rebounds, making good plays offensively. She's their leading scorer with 8 points at halftime, 8 of the 10 coming out of Haley Farrell's hands. As far as the Chargers go, their leading scorer is Leah Parker with 8 points, and then 6 points each for Dashner and Garner, and 2 points kicked in by Arullo. Claudia Arullo hasn't even started scoring yet, and the Chargers have themselves a 12-point lead. If I'm a Bobcat, that scares the heck out of me.
Oh, there's no question it would scare me too because, hey, right now they're trying, can't get no momentum. And right now, it looks like the Chargers just starting to find daylight, like we said, right, like 2 minutes left here before half. And I think it's going their way right now.
Yeah, the other thing that's really impressed me about Farrell is that She's only a sophomore. Normally,
Right.
these younger players.
Is she really? I didn't realize that.
She's only a sophomore, and these younger players.
Oh my!
When they come in at her size, it's tough to develop that finishing so early in your career, and she already has all that. I mean, that's just really impressive.
That's on the Charger side of the ball. I mean, that's the equivalent of our Rowan Winter. So Rowan Winter's just a freshman, and but I'll tell you what, Haley Farrell, she's got it going. I'm impressed.
Oh, she really does, El. And like we said all evening so far, Gaelic, with her, the way she's, moving around the ball and opening things up, that's really the key right now for these girls.
Hey, there's no better way to see yourself as an OLSH student than to become an OLSH Charger for a day. All 8th grade students and transfers to grades 10, 11, you're invited to join us as a shadow for the day and experience firsthand what it's like to be a student here at OLSH. You'll be assigned a Charger Ally, which is your host for the day. You'll attend classes, meet the teachers and students, and eat lunch on us. Register for your experience at www.olsh.org/visit. Also, save the date. This year's annual auction for OLSH will take place on Saturday, April 5th at the Montour Heights Country Club. To learn more, visit www.olsh.org/auction. And hey, future Chargers, seats are limited, so don't miss your chance and to save your spot in the OLSH class of 2029. We can't wait to see you here at OLSH. So to apply, go online to www.olsh.org/apply. And guess what? If you're interested in supporting the OLSH Chargers, visit www.olshathletics.org. Check out the fundraiser section of the Fan Zone tab for the latest fundraising opportunities.
Yeah, they're coming back out on the court. You can hear the fans over here from Seneca letting them know it, that they're proud of their Bobcats. And, like you said, El, and like you said, Grant, that was kind of a call they missed, the refs. And they're going to probably let OLSH know that here coming up here in the third. I hope it's not a Maybelline call. Just make it up,
Right.
That's the only thing that worries me. So here we go.
Yeah, well, here's state playoffs. Both teams coming out of the locker room. This is going to be someone's last half of basketball.
Exactly.
Especially for the senior class. So they're really going to be locked in here and ready to go for the second half, both teams.
Hey, foul-wise for these two teams, for the Bobcats, Lexi Kibbe and Haley Farrell both have 2. And Hamill has 1 for the Bobcats. That's their only 5 fouls. The Chargers have 5 fouls as well. 1 player with 2, and that's Sarah Dashner. 1 each for Claudia Irolo, Lola Garner, and Shay Trombetta.
Yeah.
So fouls aren't really an issue here.
No, they're really not, but they're really playing it close to the vest. It's a good, I wish we had video, but, I'm sure you hear us saying over and over again, what a tight game it is. I mean, but again, 2 minutes left in the game here before the second. They really start pouring it on the Chargers. They're starting to open it up, gave a 12-point lead, and here we are.
Well, the Chargers will open up with the ball here in the second half with a 12-point lead as we get ready to get back into the action here from Swickley Academy. By the way, I want to thank everybody involved here. I want to thank Steve Carter, the head coach / AD at Seneca, for being gracious, getting us rosters and all that good stuff. And I want to thank all the ADs here over here at Swickley, Mike, Kelly, and Heather, setting us up here.
What a great job.
Getting us a great. They always are gracious over here.
Yes, they are.
Wynn did a great job when he was here. God rest his soul. And we are playing on Wynn Palmer Court.
Yes.
Here at the Event Center at Swickley Academy. So
I love that guy. We used to come over L back in the early 2020 seasons. Watch him. It was always that hard-fought battle with Swickley Academy every time. And I think the very first time we ever went to the States was at Peters Township.
And we beat
Swickley Academy to go to the States.
On that buzzer beater by
at Austin.
Quigley.
Quigley is right. Man, you got a good memory now. You're sharp because I forgot.
Oh, that was that reverse layup from underneath the basket. He put that in. That was awesome. We were screaming into the
That was
into
probably
the mics.
one of the best calls
we had.
Oh, we loved it. We loved it. Here we go.
Well, the Chargers here, that's their ultimate goal, but their first goal is going to be finishing out this half as Parker works it around to Irulo. Irulo over to Parker. Step back three. No good. Rebound Farrell.
Right back where she left off, Farrell.
Farrell gets it to Hines, bringing up the court. Hines over to Jefferson, and we're going to get a foul
on Claudia.
Against Claudia. That'll be her second.
Yes.
Her second. Team's first here in the third. Just underway.
Bobcats trying to get it in. They'll get it into Farrell over to Hines for three. No good. Offensive rebound, and that one is going to be on the ground. Jump ball, Bobcat ball.
Slow to get up is Leah Parker.
Yeah, it was like a scrum diner on the floor trying to get the ball. She went hard.
I think her knuckles got smashed onto the court there. She was
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Jefferson gets it into Farrell, who's double teamed, gets it over. Hamill fading away. She'll be fouled on her way up and will shoot two.
See, that's what worries me. Are they going to try to start evening it up? I don't know,
Yeah, 2 fouls on the Chargers.
Right off the get-go.
In the first 40 seconds, only 3 more till the bonus. Rest of the way.
Parker picks up her first, second on the Chargers. Hamill at the line.
First one goes in for Hamill.
Hear a pin drop.
Second one, no good. Rebounded by Dashner.
Chargers just need to be disciplined here.
Yeah, I agree with you. Stay out of foul trouble.
Dashner to Irulo.
Don't force anything. Irulo with baseline drive.
Gets it to
was
go.
that beautiful?
Claudia Irulo working her way around the arc, being patient, finds a lane and gets the basket.
Nice, great baseline drive there by Claudia, the slippery rock commit.
Farrell inside to Hamill. Hamill gets that basket. And we are back at 11. Gallick over to Gardner for three. No good. That is going to be fought for. They're going to say that Dashner stepped on the line while she was trying to fight for the ball.
I don't think so, but we'll go with it.
I was thinking they were going to call a foul on her for reaching around.
But I didn't see her step on the line.
Well, better that than the foul with her already having two.
Right.
Right, Grant.
Right. I'll
Good
take the turnover.
See, that's what worries me. They're going to start trying to even it up, after that bad call.
A good official does not do that.
No.
Hines has it. Over to Hamill. Now Jefferson. Back to Hines. Now Kibbe in the corner for three, and that one's good. Lexi Kibbe from the corner. And the Bobcats are starting to get a little bit of momentum from their fans. Here's Irulo. Let's see if she can slow it down.
No problem here if you're the Chargers.
Irulo
just don't force it.
Inside to Gardner, and that's exactly what happens. But then the Chargers, they get it back. Gardner, quick three, gets it to go. Lola Gardner at the top. Coach Eckerly, he'll take the basket, but he will not take the pace. Timeout, Chargers.
What a beautiful shot. She says, I want the ball back in my court. Let's go. What a beautiful shot.
Timeout, Chargers, with 5:42 on the clock. 30-second timeout.
No matter what the Bobcats do, the Chargers answer, and that's a big key right there, Grant. Now, back to 11-point lead one more time with 5:42 to go.
Hey, we want to send out congratulations to freshmen Jared and juniors Eve, Jenna, Sophia, and Bridget, who each qualified to compete in the Catholic Forensics League Grand National Tournament. Congratulations, guys.
Yes, that's a big achievement right there.
.542 left here in the third. Chargers with an 11-point lead. It'll be Bobcats ball going from left to right here in their royal blue uniforms.
Yeah, I'd expect the Chargers to be much more deliberate with the basketball out of the timeout.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what Dawn was telling him down there.
Jefferson has it, gives it to Kibbe. Kibbe over to Hines. High pass inside. It's going to be picked up by Dashner. She brings it up the court.
Just set up the offense here. There you go.
Shakes, gets it over. Parker shoots a three. No good. Rebounded by Irulo, and she throws it to the white jerseys, but they're sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
Bobcat ball.
She tried to give it over. Yeah.
Unforced turnover there. Unforced there.
She's trying to fight Gardner over there.
I was just going to say she did a great job on the rebound, boxing out, getting the rebound, and then got thrown into the bench.
Look at Gallic. She is so poetry in motion. She really is.
Hines gets it to Hamill. Hamill drives, dump off pass to Farrell. Farrell puts it up and gets it to go.
Wow, it's the Farrell show tonight for the Bobcats.
Farrell in double figures.
Yes.
10 points for Haley Farrell.
Gallic gives it to Dashner. Dashner to Parker. Parker driving towards the corner, gets it into Gardner. Gardner back out, Dashner to Parker. Chargers passing it around. Now Gallic brings it up, trying to slow things down. Over to Dashner at the top. Dashner over to Gallic. Gallic finds a hole in the middle. Floater is good.
Beautiful.
Plus the foul.
That's right.
And she will head to the line to try to convert a three-point play.
That was all Gallic. Hard work right there for the Chargers. That's why we scored right there, because of her.
And that was about as good of a possession as you could hope for if you're Coach Eckerly.
All over.
Foul goes on Jefferson, her first.
Yeah.
Gallic won't score a lot of points, but when she gets them, they're big points. She's trying to for the traditional three-point play here.
Yes,
Gallic gets it from the line.
Back to 12, 30-18, 4:06 to go here in the third.
And then there's Libby on the defensive side.
Yes.
There's Kibbe, deep three, gets it to go. What a shot there by Lexi Kibbe.
That was lethal.
2 3-pointers from Kibbe.
Irulo bringing it up for the Chargers. Spinning, driving, gets through that defense and makes an incredible shot.
Here we go. Now it's a track meet. Ultra win a track meet every time. I can guarantee you that. That's what they want. They want a track meet.
That was just incredible by Irulo.
That was. Great Euro step, underhand layup.
Kibbe drives. Her layup is good.
Kibbe's on fire here. She's got 8 points in this quarter.
Got a track meet. Here we go. 32-23. Your Chargers lead.
Chargers will be more than happy to trade baskets with this lead.
Oh, yeah.
3 minutes left in the third. Gallic has it. Gives it over to Parker. Parker to Irulo. To Gardner. Back to Irulo. Irulo at the top. Parker drives. Gets through the lane and gets the layup.
My
She just
goodness.
went right past the Bobcats.
Oh, Leah Parker just turning it on right there.
Parker with 10 points in double figures.
Kibbe works it in. Hamill, and she gets a layup to go. This is not the game we saw in the first half here, guys.
I figured it would be this way. I really did. It's opening up now.
Yeah, because if you're Seneca, what have you got to lose? You got to catch up. You got to keep pace.
You have to.
Chargers just need to keep it settled down. If you keep swapping, as Grant said, if you keep swapping points.
9-point leads, 10-point leads. You keep swapping, you're on top.
Gallic has it.
Yeah, good call.
Trying to work it through the foul line. Ball on the ground. Picked up by Farrell.
Wow,
long
what a
pass to Kibbe. Kibbe
Oh!
gets Irulo to jump on top of her.
Oh, I hope she's okay.
Let's hope Claudia's okay.
She just did a somersault over number 21 for the Bobcats, Lexi Kibbe. And if you saw this on video, and they called it on her. They called it on
Oh, yeah, that's foul.
yeah, but I'm saying what a great, wow. She put everything out there.
Yeah, that's her third.
Yeah, that's,
Team's third.
you certainly want to make the Bobcats earn it at the line, but at the expense of the third foul with 10 minutes left in this game. As the first free throw goes in, That's going to be important for Irulo to not foul the rest of the way.
She looked like Saquon Barkley jumping somebody. I mean, she went right over that girl.
Annabeth Grayson checks in for Irulo. Irulo, I don't think she's 100% right now, as Farrell has a seat for the Bobcats. That was a great play by Farrell, by the way.
Oh, it was, Al. You're right.
Second shot by Kibbe goes in, and it's a 7-point game. Trombetta has it over to Parker. Parker,
2-on-1
pass to Grayson, gives it to Gardner.
Oh,
and
yeah.
She gets the layup to go.
And
Chargers pass through the press and do a great job.
Just like, yeah, Annabeth Grayson gets us on the board, just off the bench.
Kibbe, step back three, no good. Rebound Gallick. Gallick bringing it up the court now.
Settle it down. Half-court game now, girls.
And she is looking to slow it down, gives it over to Trombetta. Trombetta has it at the top. Pressured by Hamill, gives it to Grayson. Grayson just gets a handle on it in time, but she throws it away. And now Hines has it, bringing it up the court. 1-on-3
That's a
for
foul.
Hines.
Oh,
and they're going to call a block
you're kidding me.
on Parker.
I don't know about that.
Hines was out of control going up the court towards the basket. She did not put up a shot. That's going to be the 4th team foul on the Chargers this quarter.
Second on Parker.
Ran her over like a truck.
And that's going to be a long pass. That's not going to get to anyone going out of bounds.
Yeah, straight out of bounds. So the Chargers will have it at the baseline underneath the bucket after the Bobcats throw it straight out of bounds.
9-point lead, 1:23 to go in the third, 36-27 from Sewickley.
Gallick passes it up to Grayson.
AB.
Grayson gets it to Gardner. Gardner, double team, slips it back out to Grayson, now to Gallick.
Smart move. That's a veteran move by the senior.
Gallick pulls it out, now spins around, gives it to Gardner. Gardner tries to get the layup to go, does not. And that's going to be a foul against the Chargers. It'll be their 5th. And it looks like
Gallick?
Hamill will shoot a pair down at the other end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the 5th on the Chargers. So Bobcats for the remaining 57 seconds will be in the bonus.
What a game. What a game. Chargers never not led this whole game.
First shot is good by Hamill.
Winner checks in for the Chargers. Grayson will have a seat.
Second shot for Hamill goes in. Chargers up 7, 57 seconds left. Parker has it in the backcourt. Trying to get it across that line. She does. Over to Gallick. Gallick slowing things down here for the Chargers. Parker has it.
40 seconds.
Parker gets a screen from Gardner. Trying to work and has that ball ripped away by Kibbe. Kibbe bringing it up the court now. Trying to get it over for 3, no good. Rebound Winter.
Nice play by Winter for the rebound.
Gallick brings it up, 20 seconds left. Gallick over to Gardner. Gardner works it inside, deflected. Picked up by Winter. Winter gets it over to Gardner, out to Parker, inside, Gallick, open layup, no good.
Strong.
She'll be fouled with 4 seconds left.
Little too strong for Gallick coming to the net, but she did get fouled. So that was on number 22, Gracie, what's her last name, Mel?
First shot goes in for Gallick.
Who's that? Oh,
the foul.
Kashorek.
Yeah, Kashorek.
She picked up the foul.
Yes. Beautiful.
Second one gives the Chargers a 9-point lead. Long pass, Kashorek. It's just short from half court. And that'll do it. We are through 3. Chargers 38, Seneca 29, and the Chargers 1 quarter away from advancing.
Yeah, they really showed me something here in the third. Chargers opened it up, track meet, and I knew it was going to happen sooner or later. But, hey, like you said, Grant, you keep switching baskets. Chargers does have the advantage. They've been leading through the whole game.
Yeah, Chargers are just going to look to keep the lead. They did lose that quarter by a score of by 3 points there.
Yes, they did.
But
yeah,
they can be content with losing another quarter by 3 as long as they don't lose one here by 9 or 10.
That's exactly right. Yeah, Farrell's a factor, El. There's no question.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we want to wish good luck to the boys as they take on Red Bank Valley in the PIAA first round matchup tomorrow at 1 p.m. from Red Bank Valley High School up in New Bethlehem. OLSH Sports Network will be there to bring you the action. I'll be up there alongside Christian Harbaugh.
Nice.
Be bringing you the action, same as tonight, audio only.
El, you got your work cut out for the next 2 nights, don't you?
This gets the busy season. If the 2 basketball teams keep winning, we got baseball and softball starting up next week.
It's a lot, Al.
Next Saturday, we got the baseball tournament up at Butler.
Yeah,
there's
that's
two
every year.
two games Saturday. So
yeah, that's always a good time. That means spring is here.
Yep.
And a cold time over at our field.
So, fourth quarter starts with the Chargers having the ball. Dashner to Irulo in the corner. Irulo back out. Dashner long pass. Gallick gives it to a cutting Gardner. Stops. Shot no good. Rebounded by Farrell. Farrell works it up the court. Gets it over to Kibbe. Kibbe in the corner. Back to Farrell. Farrell, deep shot. Blocked by Dashner, but they're going to call a foul.
That was horrible.
Yeah,
Dashner never touched her. She deflected the ball, guys, and that's all she did.
Yeah, she was 3 feet away from Farrell.
Yeah, that's a horrible call.
Yeah.
And that's a Maybelline call. That's a makeup call, no question, from the first quarter.
Coach Eckerly's asking the same thing.
I know he is.
But
what?
He's saying Farrell got that 3 feet away because he gave him the forearm shiver.
Yeah.
Farrell makes the free throw. That's Dashner's 3rd foul. First for the Chargers this quarter. Farrell misses the second, rebounded by Dashner. Long pass to Irulo towards the corner. Irulo bringing it back out towards the top.
Yeah, Claudia back in the lineup. That's good to see for the Chargers.
Yeah, she's something. She's a force.
Irulo, step back 3, no good. Rebounded there by Jefferson. Jefferson gets it up to Kibbe. Kibbe dribbles, wanting a 3.
Yeah,
got
she
away
did.
to Hamill inside, shot no good.
She sure did, El.
Parker with the rebound, gets it to Irulo. She brings it up the court, passes inside to Gardner. Gardner passes it to Dashner, back out to Gallick.
They got to slow it down.
Parker triple teamed, has it ripped away.
Yeah.
And here comes Hamill up the court. She's going to be fouled on the floor.
Wow.
I can't believe that call either.
That call is going to go against
Parker.
She
calling
was
that on Parker.
not in the vicinity.
No, yeah, because Larola was right there, and she was nowhere to be found.
That's the 3rd on Parker. Chargers have 3 players with 3 fouls now.
Yeah, boy.
Kibbe has it in the corner. Spots up for 3. No good. Rebounded by Dashner.
Slow it down.
6 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Irulo, Parker, and Dashner all with 3 fouls for the Chargers, all in the lineup here in the 4th.
Set it up, slow it down. That's what you got to do here, guys.
Irulo over to Gardner. Shoots a 3. No good.
I don't like that.
Rebound Farrell. Farrell gets it up to Hines.
I'm with you, Marty. I didn't like that shot.
No, not at all. You got to slow it down.
As Hamill drives to the rim, no good. Rebound Kibbe. That shot's no good. Rebound Farrell, and her shot is good. And this lead is down to 6. And I would take a timeout here.
I would take a timeout. I was just going to say that, Grant. Slow it down. You got to slow it down a little bit.
Coach Eckerly does not.
Yeah.
Irulo drives, puts it up, and she is clobbered.
Farrell. It should be on Farrell. It should be.
Look at a linebacker coming through the hole.
Yep, it is Farrell.
Wow.
That's the third on Farrell.
So Irulo will go to the line, and this will at least slow the game down.
You have to.
Clock not running, but just a little stoppage in play. As Irulo's short on the first. And it did come back to bite you there, Al.
Yeah. Announcer's jinx.
You weren't going to get away with that one.
Oh, boy.
Second one is good for Irulo.
Back to a 7-point lead.
Hines has it for the Bobcats. Works it to Farrell. Farrell has it deep, 2-pointer, sinks it. What a shot there by Farrell.
She's a force. She is a force for the Bobcats.
15 on the night for her, 15 of 34.
Down to a 5-point lead, 39-34, 5 minutes to go.
Gallick has it. Momentum not on the Chargers' side.
No, not right now.
Slow it down, girls. Slow it down.
Dashner has it. Now Parker
there
and
it
Coach
is.
Eckerly
Call a
finally
timeout.
calls a timeout.
Grant, good call. You need to call a timeout. You need to slow it down. You need to set up things, not just throw errant passes. And that's what he's looking to do right now. I guarantee it's what he's telling him.
Yeah, and the other thing, too, is that it's not all the turnovers being on errant passes. Chargers aren't being strong with the ball.
Right.
Yes.
Seneca's coming in and just ripping it right away.
100%.
30-second timeout called by Don Eckerly.
Good time to call it.
Both teams with 3 timeouts left, with the final 5 minutes and 10 seconds here in this one. And 5 points separate these two teams.
Yeah, and, you know, this is where attrition sets in, men, right here. But if I was Dawn, I'm sure that's what he's telling the girls right now. Slow it down, set up your plays, start slowing the ball down a little bit.
It'll be Charger ball when we come out of the timeout.
Yeah, Farrell's definitely a force for these Lady Bobcats. Without her, I don't know. Her and Kibbe.
She's got 15 of their 34.
Without her and Kibbe, I don't know.
Between those two, that's 25 of the 34.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So Dashner will inbound from the sideline, gets it to Gallick. And let's see what the Chargers can do here if they slow down the pace a little bit. Gallick dribbling, pressured. It's tipped, but picked up by Irulo. Irulo gives it to Dashner in the corner. Dashner brings it back out to the front.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're slowing it down.
Bobcats most of this game have been playing a man defense.
Yes, they are.
Gallick over to Parker. Parker, dangerous pass. Now Gallick has it inside. Dashner spots up for 3.
Yes!
And it goes in!
And it's an ultra.
Sarah Dashner with a big 3-pointer for the Chargers. And they stretch the lead back to 8.
Beautiful shot, perfect timing. 4:25 to go.
Hines gives it to Farrell, another deep 2-pointer. This one's no good. Rebound Hamill puts it up. She's hacked on the way up.
That's going to be 4 on Sarah.
Sarah Park, yep, 100%.
And now it's going to be decision time for Coach Eckerly. Is he going to leave Dashner in the game with 4:16 left?
Yeah.
You got Trombetta.
And here she comes.
Yeah.
Here she comes. Give her a little breather.
Yeah. Set Sarah down for about 2 minutes and bring her back in with about 2 minutes to go with her 4 fouls.
Good call, El. That's right.
First shot for Hamill goes in.
And in comes Trombetta, and out goes number 11, Sarah Dashner, like just we spoke. And she's playing a one well of a game. He says, hey, just sit down a little bit, relax, take a drink. You'll be back in.
Hamill no good on the second. Rebounded by Kibbe. Kibbe wanted a 3, didn't take it. Passed inside. Hamill has it, fakes, loses it. Picked up now, works it over. Kibbe for 3, no good. Rebound Irulo.
Nice.
Irulo bringing it up the court with a head of steam.
Chargers with numbers.
Passes to Gardner. Gardner to Parker. Quick 3-pointer, no good.
Set it up, girl. Set
Rebound Gallic over to Parker. Irulo
What was that?
forces it inside to Trombetta. Over to Gardner, gets it up, gets it in, plus the foul.
Before that, Kibbe just knocked Iola on her behind,
Yeah.
and nothing was called.
Foul goes against Viduco.
And back in comes Farrell, the force to be reckoned with the Bobcats.
Gardner
Wow.
rims out. Rebound Hamill. Hamill gets it to Hines. Hines, long pass. Kibbe in the corner, drives the baseline, dumps it off to Hamill. No good. Rebound Parker.
Nice job, Sarah. Nice job, Mrs.
Somebody
Parker.
needs to come back and help her.
Yeah, no questions about
Parker,
herself.
long pass. Chargers can't cut it off before it goes out of bounds. And it'll go over to the Bobcats. 3:20 left in the fourth.
Got a 9-point cushion. Let's see that we can build on this.
You just need to get a stop here.
Yeah, that's all. You're right, Al.
Kibbe over to Hines. Hines gets a screen from Farrell. Hines over. Now Kibbe in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to go.
Kibbe is on fire, and so is Farrell.
It's down to 6, and it's going to be stolen by Kibbe. Kibbe, and they are going to give the Bobcats a timeout prior to the jump ball. It'll be a full timeout for the Bobcats, and they will have it down 6 with 2:56 to go.
Kibbe makes her shot, comes over and steals the ball. And she just all up and down the court right now, Kibbe and Farrell. But like we said, the Chargers have the advantage. 6-point lead with 2:56 to go. See what happens. What a game.
Three from beyond the arc for the Bobcats, and all of them out of Kibbe's hands.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, she's on fire.
Looks like Coach Eckerly is going to put Dashner back in the game now with 2:56 left, and I think that is the right choice. She's been one of the guards that's really slowed it down for the Chargers. Some of the other guards speeding up a little bit. So Coach Eckerly getting the players he trusts most in the game right now.
Arguably, their two best defensive players is Gallic and two best defensive guards are Gallic and Dashner. And
that's agreed upon.
That's who you want in there right now.
Yeah, especially with crunch time, 2:56 to go in the whole game. Ooh, what a nail biter over here in Sewickley tonight.
Sarah Dashner coming back in with her 4 fouls. 2:56 left in this one. Chargers with that 6-point lead. And it will be Bobcat ball. Bobcats can get this to a 1-possession game here.
Yeah, that's true. It's a lot of time, 2:56.
It's a lot of time in basketball.
That's till 10 o'clock tonight.
Yeah.
Long pass. Farrell gets it into Hamill. Hamill gets the
There
shot
it
to
is.
go on Gardner. And it is down to 4. Dashner trying to get the ball in. Gets it into Irulo. Irulo just shakes Kibbe. Now Irulo working it up the court. She trying to get by, gets a screen, works her way to the basket. Shot no good, but they're going to call a foul.
Okay.
And that is a bailout for the Chargers because she was out of control.
It sure was. And we're hearing it from Seneca.
Yeah, Seneca don't like that call.
No.
Hamill picks up her second.
Irulo gets the first to go.
That's big right there, guys. That's big right there. Yes,
Irulo
sir.
gets the second to rattle in. Timeout by Coach Eckerly.
Full timeout.
2:29 left.
Yeah, that's all the two teams have, a full timeout.
That's
so.
right.
Chargers possessing that 46-40 lead, just trying to desperately cling to it.
Well, we led the whole game, and I don't want to jinx us, but yeah, really. Most of the time it was by 12, and then it's cutting down. Now we're down to 6. But with that said, really, guys, we keep saying it. Kibbe and Farrell, they're just opening up for the Bobcats. They're relentless.
Hey, and Hamill has been on fire here in the second half.
Yeah, she has.
Yeah, and the other thing, too, that might not be abundantly clear through the audio-only broadcast is the majority of the time when Farrell's not getting rebounds, she's not in the game. It seems like every time she's in the game, she's getting almost every single rebound on the offensive glass for the Bobcats.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. She's just a force in the paint.
She has a deadly shot as well. She can shoot from the arc. She can shoot wherever. And, boy, Kibbe reminds me of Golick. She's up and down the court with that quickness. If she was on our team, there wouldn't be even a game. But, wow.
Bobcats with the ball, 2:29 left here in this one. Chargers with a 6-point lead.
The right to go to the second round Tuesday night, March the 11th. Tune in.
Hines has it. Gets it to Farrell. Farrell working it around. Long pass now. Kibbe shoots a three. No good. Offensive rebound. Kicks it back out. Hamill deep two. That one's no good.
No one's covering her. She's all alone.
Another offensive board, this time by Kibbe. Works it out to Hines. Hines trying to dribble through the Charger defense. Lobs it up to Hamill. Back out. Kibbe fakes the shot. Dribbles over. High arcing three. This one's no good. Rebounded by the Chargers. And Claudia Irulo has it across. Under 2 minutes left. She's just going to try to slow this down.
Slow it down. That's
No,
right,
you got to make them come out to you now.
Yes, you do. Let them follow you.
Bobcats not applying heavy pressure yet. Dashner over to Parker. Parker,
There's
and
four
she's going to be
There's one.
fouled.
Should be on 21 for the Bobcats.
That's Kibbe's
Kibbe.
third, and that's their fourth. So the Chargers now are basically in the bonus situation.
And we'll have a full timeout by the Bobcats with exactly 1:30 left.
And you see the momentum turning toward the Chargers now. You really do, a little bit here.
And that leaves the Bobcats with one timeout remaining.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, and that just goes to show how big these leads are in these state playoff games. I mean, even a 1-point lead right now for the Chargers would feel so massive. And to have a 6-point lead, that just feels like a lot to overcome if you're the Bobcats.
That's right, Grant, 100%.
Exactly 90 seconds on the clock.
Yeah. So whoever wins this game goes to the second round against Cambria County. Is that correct? And
Cambria Heights or GCC?
GCC being Greensburg Central Catholic.
Right.
And, wow, what a game that would be.
And that one's going on as we speak. So.
Yeah. If we get any updates, we'll let you know before we leave. But right now, we got a barn burner here over in Sewickley Academy.
We get another barn burner tomorrow night as the boys take on Red Bank Valley at 1 o'clock. Not tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock.
Rod Squad.
The Rod Squad.
The Rod Squad. Yeah, you guys, Grant, you're part of that team. I'm sure you guys are fired up, right?
Yeah, we're excited. We're ready, and we're going to go up there, and we're going to come away with a victory.
I know you are. I know Coach Rod and Coach Romsberg and the whole crew. Good luck.
Dashner, long pass to Parker. Parker over to Gardner. Misses the layup. Rebound is fought for. Ball on the ground. Jump ball. Bobcat ball.
There's a scrum, and the Bobcats come away with the ball.
So the Bobcats will have the ball with 1:22 on the clock.
And look who's coming back into the game.
Farrell, obviously, yeah.
Yeah. 1:22 to go with a 6-point lead. The Bobcats ball.
Great play. It just couldn't get it to go down by the Chargers.
Here come the Bobcats. 1:15 left. They need a bucket. Kibbe in the corner. Fakes the shot. Gets it over. Screen over to Farrell. Farrell on the perimeter. Gives it to Hamill. Hamill now kicks it over. Corner three. No good. Rebound is bounced around. Parker comes away with it, and we are going to have a foul.
And the reason we're saying is because Farrell looked like she was stepping there a little bit.
Foul on Kibbe. That's her fourth. Chargers at the line for 2.
That is big right there. 55 seconds left going to the line.
Just need to make one of them to make it a 3-possession game.
That's right, Grant.
Under a minute to go. 55 seconds. Parker at the line.
Parker short on the first.
Just get one of these, honey. That's all we need.
Yeah, it makes it a 3-possession game.
Yeah, just give us one. There it is.
Buries the second. And now the Bobcats are going to have to go quick. Works it up. Hines has it.
They're gonna start
Stripped by Irulo, but Hamill picks it up.
No
Hamill
fouls. No fouls
under
here
pressure.
for the Chargers.
Kibbe has it at the top. Kibbe over to Hines. Shoot the three and gets it to go. 38 seconds left. Gallic has it for the Chargers. Spins, long pass to Irulo. 30 seconds, inside to Parker. Parker puts it up. She's fouled on the way up.
By Farrell.
Farrell.
Shot no good.
That's her fourth.
That's her fourth. But Farrell just knocked her over, and that's good for the Chargers, obviously.
29.5 seconds left.
You bury one of these guys, you get a 5-point lead.
First shot for Parker is short.
Still a 2-possession game.
Yeah, 29
seconds left. If I'm the Chargers, I got my best defenders / best free throw shooters out here.
Yeah, well, that's a good call. There
Parker
it is.
Gets the second. Timeout by Coach Eckerly. He'll have one left. It's a full timeout as the Chargers are trying to cling to their 5-point lead.
That's where Don Eckerly comes into play. He saved those timeouts right when you need them. He really did. Calm these girls down, get a breath. 29 seconds left with a 5-point lead. That's a big lead over here in Sewickley.
Yeah, if the Chargers are able to just get one stop on this possession,
That's right, Grant.
that would pretty much do it.
And you know who's coming at him, Kibbe and Farrell, no question.
It's been a fun one, hasn't it, boys?
Oh, let me tell you. I mean, when we first started out slow, I'm like, this is going to have to start picking up. Well, it did, 48-43.
I give Seneca credit here because they're the ones that dictated the pace of this game in the second half. They really have.
They never quit.
They've really gotten what they've wanted.
Trying to see if I can get a score from Greensburg Central Catholic. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try.
(48-43) Chargers with that 5-point lead. 29.5 seconds left here in this one, in regulation.
True.
You never know. And it looks like the Chargers
starting 5 out here for both these teams.
are just going to have Gallic up to pressure.
I take that back because Shorik is out here for the Bobcats.
Hines over, Kashorik, long three, no good. And it's going to be rebounded by Irulo, and she's going to be bumped. Going to go down the other way, and she will shoot two.
I think Kibbe just fouled out.
Yeah, she got smacked in the mouth by accident, and she's out.
Yep, she's out.
And that's big for the Chargers, and nothing against the Bobcats because she had one well of a game.
So that'll do it tonight for the sophomore Kibbe as she gets a nice round of applause from the Seneca fans.
She'll see more of this in a couple years coming. She's a great player for Seneca Bobcats. And also, Farrell's a sophomore, right, Grant?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Irulo short on the first, so the Chargers just not putting it away at the line.
No, they're really not. Surprisingly, their best free throw shooters have been a little off the mark here in the fourth.
One will give a 3-point possession, and there it is.
Irulo gets it to go. 6-point game. Hines with 15 seconds left, bringing it up.
That's all she wrote on this one.
Hines inside, puts it up. She'll be fouled with 10.3.
No, you can't foul there.
No, you cannot. I was just going to say the same thing, though. It's uncalled for.
That one will go on Gardner.
Her second. Team's fourth.
And you make both, you're still got a 5-point lead.
Right.
Yeah, so.
Still a 2-point.
Yeah.
First shot long for Hines. Second shot for Hines. Rims around, goes in. Timeout Bobcats.
That's the last one, isn't it?
Yep.
10 seconds left, 49-44 over Sewickley. What a game. What a game. I mean, we got a three-way call, and I love it because everybody's catching all the action. And I hope you're enjoying it at home. I really do.
Get to do it again tomorrow afternoon.
Hey, good luck, guys, tomorrow. I'll be working, and I'll be listening when I can and without getting caught.
Sell them cars there, brother.
Yeah, well, selling cars and listen to some Old Sports Network with OLSH and Christian Harbaugh. Yep. So, yeah. And Grant will be up there, so good luck, Grant.
Yeah, and don't forget, we're talking about all this basketball. It is March Madness, but March Madness means it's also baseball season, so we'll be bringing you some baseball action. Grant, I hope you're in for it on that Saturday.
Yeah,
next Saturday.
As long as, I guess hopefully not, because we could have our third state playoff game that day.
Yeah.
But,
that's
yeah,
true.
If that game's later in the day.
Well, we got one. We'll have one later in the day. The first one's at 10, but.
Yeah, good luck, Coach McCarron. Let me tell you, buddy, you've been doing it for a long time. Many section championships.
Well, here we go. 10.3 left. Dashner looking to inbound.
Just get it in.
Having trouble, gets it to Gallick. Gallick back to Dashner. Dashner floats it up to Irulo. Precious time running off, and she'll be fouled with 5.6. And that is going to be a lot for the Bobcats to overcome.
That'll be on Jefferson, her second. Not that it matters at this point with 5.6 seconds left.
2 here would seal it. First shot by Irulo is good.
Pure.
Chargers back off the rebounding line, as it looks like
the line change by the Bobcats.
Starting to set in.
Yep.
It's your last game, the Bobcats. What a well of a game, girls. Don't hang your heads.
No, not at all.
No.
One more shot here for Irulo. She's short, gets her own rebound, puts it up, and gets it to go.
Was that beautiful?
Plus the bucket. Irulo.
Oh, my. That is headsy right there by Irulo. Let me tell you, that was beautiful.
And that will make it 52-44. She'll get one more shot here, 3.6. And she gets that one to go.
And just like that.
Bobcats just going to inbound. They'll let the time run down. And your OLSH Chargers survive in advance and will head to the second round of the Pennsylvania State Playoffs.
March 11th, mark it on your calendar, Tuesday night. Time to be determined, place to be determined, team to be determined. Your OLSH Chargers moves on.
What a great, hard-fought, all-around game. The Chargers, they did it all. They played fast, they played slow, and they were just able to match and outcompete the Bobcats tonight.
Like Mike Lang used to say, you missed this one, shame on you for 6 weeks, because it's one of the best games I've seen in a long time in the States. And, again, Bobcats put up a fight, Grant, and they come away a little short, but the Chargers never, ever lost any momentum throughout the game and always led throughout. So congratulations, Dawn Eckerly. I think that's win number 417, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, just a complete game for the Chargers. They were able to really do it all. They survived whenever Seneca was kind of speeding the game up, hitting some shots, and they just responded with some shots of their own, slowing down the pace a little bit. And they did just enough there to really, fourth quarter was even. And they finished this one off 53-44.
Yeah, Don Eckerly been here for 22 years, guys. His first losing season ever was 2003-2004 when he took over the helm of the girls basketball team. 6 section championships, 1 WPIAL championship, 1 WPIAL Western Regional finalist, and now second round this year to the States.
Yeah, looking to add 1 state championship to that list.
Oh, would that be beautiful?
Hey, let's step aside. We'll gather our stats and our thoughts and catch our breath. We'll come back and put a bow on this one. But the Chargers, the Lady Chargers, moving on in the state tournament. Don't you dare go away. We'll be right back.
You could raise money for OLSH while shopping at your favorite stores or restaurants? With Raise Right, that's exactly what you can do. All you have to do is purchase electronic gift cards on the Raise Right app, and that company will donate a percentage of that sale directly to OLSH. And the list of companies that Raise Right works with is seemingly endless, including Amazon, Walmart, Target, Sheetz, and so many more. Now you can rationalize your grande caramel mocha frappuccino with 3.5 pumps of vanilla and oat milk because you're actually raising money for OLSH. If you want to raise right, email Sarah Stuckman to get the special OLSH code. Funds raised to support the OLSH Athletics General Fund. Go Chargers!
And we welcome you back here to Sewickley Academy, where your OLSH Chargers just defeated the Seneca Bobcats and advance to the second round. And we do know.
Wait, I want to come back different. Okay, pretend we're coming back.
Okay.
We're having a little bit of fun now.
Yeah.
It's our time. Go ahead, El. This is for you, Sister Francine. Her favorite song.
And this does it a lot better here, describing the mood here at Sewickley for the Charger faithful.
Farrell Williams, happy from Sewickley.
As the Chargers advance to the second round by a final score of 53-44. And we do know their opponent. It will be Greensburg Central Catholic, as they defeated Cambria Heights tonight by a final score of 61-31, including a massive 26-point fourth quarter for them. So that'll certainly be a challenge for the Chargers, but I think it's going to be one that they're going to be up for over the next couple of days. They'll prepare.
So that means we're going to have to travel for the next game, but probably not too. Probably over toward Greensburg somewhere.
I would say Norwin.
There's no, yeah.
Norwin's like the middle.
Somewhere over that way, maybe
Yeah.
McKeesport
Yeah.
or Hempfield.
Yes, that's a good call.
Yeah, but I mean, even that's not much of a travel for a state playoff game.
Exactly,
so
that's the point I'm making.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, 45 minutes versus 2 hours with these girls,
Yeah.
the Bobcats.
I feel bad for Seneca.
I do.
I mean, it's a 2-hour drive,
Yeah.
and they got to go up 79 now, and it's supposed to be as further north you go, a little bit of sleety rain and
yeah,
snow,
it was
and it's not going to be
snowing
fun.
as I was walking in here. I walked out of basketball practice. I was like, wow, it's a lot of snow.
So Seneca were 14-2 in the section this year. Their biggest bugaboo was Northwestern, who beat them 3 different times. 2 times in the section and 1 in the final of District 10, which put them here. And obviously, we lost at Greensburg Central Catholic. We won the play-in game against Elwood City to put us here. So what a great game by definitely Seneca, El, and Grant. And I tell you, they shouldn't hang their heads. They shouldn't.
Well, the Chargers' record goes to 23-4 on the season. Bobcats' season comes to an end with a record of 17-8. But again, I don't know which one of you guys said it, but Seneca Bobcats do not need to hang their heads. They played a heck of a game, and they represented District 10 very well here at Sewickley Academy. And unfortunately for them, the Chargers were the better team tonight. They come out on top and advance, and as we like to say, the Bobcats can get the golf clubs out.
Yeah, and when you're doing the track meet against the OLSH Chargers, you're always going to lose. I don't care what you say. Don Eckerly got them prepared. Couldn't get it out on both sides of the ball. Offensively, defensively, and boy, Grant, let me tell you, with Kibbe and Farrell, that is a force to be reckoned with from years to come because they're both sophomores.
Yeah, I would not want to look at the state bracket next year and see that the Chargers are playing Seneca again. That's for sure.
Yes, sir.
So, with that, we'll bid you good night as the Chargers victorious 53-44 over the Seneca Bobcats, and Coach Eckerly's squad will find out where and when they will play. And we know it'll be on Tuesday, but when on Tuesday we don't know. We know who they're playing, the Centurions from Greensburg Central Catholic, and they will move on to round 2. And we'll get ready for tomorrow afternoon as the boys will play round 1 tomorrow afternoon. But on behalf of everybody here behind the scenes in the OLSH Sports Network, Coach Mack, big thanks to Heather Parker, who got things. We had some issues with the production truck pushing up to YouTube, and Heather was huge in figuring that one out, and we got it fixed. I think we'll find out, but so far so good. Thanks, Heather, for all that you do. Thanks, Coach Mack, and everybody here at Swickley Academy. Mike, Heather, and Kelly, the ADs over here, making us welcome at Swickley Academy. I'm OLSH saying thanks a lot, everybody. We'll talk to you tomorrow afternoon from Red Bank Valley in New Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, as the Lady Chargers move on in the PIAA tournament. Good night, everybody.